자, 앞장서라.
There's a shorter path we might take now.
뭐야?
Allow me to show you.
지름길이 있다고? 내려갈 수 있잖아 이거? 뭐? 이거 내려가.
Follow me if you would.
그래 잠깐만. 야, 이거 어떻게 가? 어?
Onward. Our work is not yet done.
뭐야 이거? 영동방아 찍더니. 어? 야, 너 때문에 애들.
Thank you.
야, 너 때문에 애들 다 난리하잖아 지금. 아, 은희. 야, 은희만 살아있네. 야, 저 지만 살라고 저거.
Higher up, Ted. Careful now.
아니 왜 일로 왔어? 야, 진짜 왜 저러냐 애들.
Such trouble I've caused for you, Arisen. I am sorry.
야, 괜찮아. 너 때문 아니야 임마. 갑시다. 자, 불꽃의 나라의 그림자를 가보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 무슨 예언자를 만나려고 했죠?
I knew you would come, Arisen One.
본네 바톤 아줌마 아니에요?
You seek answers, and you shall have them, if 'tis within my power to know them. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little about which you speak, though I shall tell you.
아니 뭐야? 겁나 자신만만하더니 당황하는 것 보소.
I sense a land soaked in warmth, a warmth akin to your own, Arisen. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea. Though it is strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows.
야, 얘 지금 막 얘기하는 것 같은데? 막 찍는 것 같은데 어차피 못 가니까?
It would seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this. Perhaps he who was dragon forged can tell you more.
하부 마을이 어디였죠?
Harv village, if you would.
하부 마을로 또 뭐야? 깜짝이야 임마, 너 뭐야? 뭔데 너? 아니 꺼져, 깜짝 놀랐네. 오케이, 하부 마을로 가야 되는데.
Now we shan't lose our way.
그러면 너무 스토리가 쭉쭉 진행돼 버리잖아. 그러지 말고 여기를 갑시다. 일단은 매진의 대가 여기를 가보는 게 좋을 것 같아요.
We have acquired the grimoire entitled On the Transference.
다 왔네. 너무 멀어 여기. 그래서 뭘 하려고 했더라? 진짜 내가 할 말인데.
I am well enough.
예.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of
찾긴
On the
찾았거든?
Transference of Souls, perchance?
근데 얘 딸이랑 와이프가 주지 말라고 했는데. 줘봐?
Have you found the second volume of On the Trans? Fortune smiles upon me at last. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this momentous occasion.
따라오라고?
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
This is it. This is the moment I've been preparing for.
무슨 준비?
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afraid of
괜히 줬나?
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
야, 그래 하지마.
It is good to hear
다시
you
내놔.
say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I must see this through. I believe I need only... Ha! I did it! I did it! Now, what do we have here? 'Tis sand. Sand as could be found anywhere. I suppose 'twas foolish to hope that our fortunes could be turned so easily. Well, I've learnt my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. My dears? Esmeralda. Aurelia. Where could they have gone?
설마.
This is my daughter's. And here's my wife's wedding ring.
미쳤나봐.
Why would they be buried here in the sand? Unless... Nay, it couldn't be. My wife and daughter vanished for this? No, of course not. Their patience with me simply ran thin. They run off somewhere, that's all. I'll just have to find them. Come back, my dears. I was a fool.
야, 다시 해, 빨리.
To think this was the conclusion that awaited us. It seems
Huh?
we were wrong to indulge Sir Isaac after all.
어?
Alas, where did we misstep?
우릉이의 반지? 야,
Oh no!
뭐야, 끝이야, 이렇게? 아, 진짜 짜증나네, 이거. 자, 다음 골라 잡는 처세. 슈거에게 앞으로 갈 길을 제시해준다. 아, 이 감옥도 벌어요.
We shall remain here.
얘한테 얘기해서 부탁했었잖아. 됐냐?
No, there's no need to fret. These things.
아직도 안 됐어?
That's why I did the things I don't believe for a moment that Lanza.
뭐야? 안 되잖아. 얘한테 뭐 물어볼까?
What is it, cuz? Come to repent?
해려만. 해봐. 궁금하니까. 지난번에 이거 안 했거든.
Even in a place like reckon ye must be touched in the still. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was
붉은 뱀단?
If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake.
감옥의 범인에게 얘잖아.
That's why I did the thing I don't believe for a moment that.
이렇게 사기치는 거 같지? 자, 여기 나중에 와. 5,000원만 날렸네. 자, 요걸 합시다. 젊은 조각가의 우울. 자, 여기 가볼게요. 여기가 아마 되게 초반 지역이었던 것 같은데. 아, 여기 걸어가면 진짜 며칠 걸릴 것 같은데. 자, 그러면 자, 여기를 먼저 가지 말고 허브마을을 먼저 가자.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
오케이.
About time you came along.
뭐야?
I have a special tale to share with you today.
그때 그 할배.
Or so I'd like to say, but it is getting rather late.
보고 가라고? 너무 노골적이신 거 아니에요, 아저씨?
Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh?
I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? I'm quite sure I mentioned it.
그 말한 사람이 이 할아버지였어?
But I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there. He was such a worthy ruler in life that as he himself would have it. He was once entrusted with the task of watching over this world from the heavens above. Yet he tired of his duty and abandoned his perch in the sky in favor of founding a small kingdom on the ground. Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler, there is not a single person alive who... It sounds unfortunate, but if you ask me, 'tis all a matter of perspective. It can be a blessing to forget, and to be forgotten. I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing. Would that I could forget some of it. A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not. I speak only the truth. As come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
뭐야 이게? 갑자기?
Heavens fend, I'd ne'er seen the like. I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. 'Twas magic, methinks. I should have liked to investigate if the place hadn't been crawling with monsters. At any rate, I'd best report this discovery to my commander. I
suppose we might as well gather what we...
It seems aught has occurred within the depths of Stormwind Cave.
이야,
But what?
이 할배가 뭔가 있었네.
All I say is true. Why should I lie?
자,
Pray follow
가보자.
me.
해저
I know
신전을
the way, so
살펴보자.
there's no chance of our getting lost.
여기라고? 야, 가자. 가보자. 여기 전에 왔던 데 아닌가?
Sitting in this darkness.
여기 전에 왔던 데야.
Well done, Master. You have my protection. Aught appears to have changed since we were last here. Let us proceed with due caution. What could be the cause?
리자드 클로크.
This demands further investigation.
가는 길이 또 있나 본데? 아니 위쪽인가?
Truly ingenious arisen. I must needs tell my own
오,
master
영예
of this
보도.
when I return beyond the rift. Outstanding.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with this.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
오케이, 잘한다. 잘한다. 그렇게 다 캐는 거야, 임마. 잘 캐. 여기 왠지 1에서 왔던 거기 같은데, 느낌상? 아닌가? 비밀벽 없어 또?
A profitable endeavor.
야, 치유의약 하나 줬다가 무슨 횡재야, 횡재는. 아, 가보자. 상자. 만능약 좋아. 만능약 좋고요.
So, another comes seeking to inter me.
누구신데요?
Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not, watching one. Time and again have you sent unto me your minions. Yet repel them I have, and so I shall anew, till I might claim the true world as mine own. Why do you not draw your blade? This battle shall be o'er, for it has even begun. You seek not my death. Then you are not of the Watching One. I am Rotha's, founder of the kingdom of Vermund. And you appear to be arisen. Tell me your reason for coming here. God's way. Speak you of those trinkets conjured by the wizards of Batal. E'en from these depths I have beheld the Batali scuttling about, gathering their fragments. 'Tis a baleful, maddening act to transmute the fractured souls of Arisen into such frivolous baubles. Aye, that which you seek is a soul much like your own. Yet rarely will you find one intact, for splinters are all that remain of those pitiful Arisen, who the flesh may rot, the soul fragment, yet power endures. And 'twould seem the Batali seek to augment this power through their perverted arts. Yet 'tis folly, the frolicking of children. Such a trinket could ne'er hope to fell the dragon, let alone the watching one. I know little of your intent, but I sense in you a powerful will. I shall grant you this blade. It too is the soul of an Arisen. Alas, the ages have taken their toll. 'Tis as withered as mine own flesh. Yet, mayhap, the Batali's profane magics would be capable of drawing forth its late potency. If that is what you seek, Arisen, then go on to their stronghold. I believe 'tis there you shall find the means to achieve it.
아무것도 없나 보네. 근데 그 거인 같은 거는 뭐야? 난 이해가 그렇게 안 된다 지금.
Come, I'll lead the way.
오, 찰나.
I see no way to use this. We must be missing something.
Perhaps we've already found something we could use. Let us check our
요.
to be done.
이 칼. 나 이 칼 대충 알 것 같거든요, 지금. 내가 1편에서 저 칼 어떻게 쓰는지 몰라가지고 1시간 동안 뻘짓거리했는데 마지막에. 내 생각이 맞다면 그 칼일 것 같아요. 어디야? 아, 여기야? 가봅시다. 이런 거 하나도 너무 쓸데없이 길게 만들어 놓은 거 아니냐고? 먹을 것도 없어요. 이렇게 해서 나가는 거 같거든요, 지금? 맞네. 나왔네. 더럽게 기네 진짜. 요걸 갈게요. 이거 먼저 가. 자, 오랜만이야.
What to do? What? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river?
강물이
You
왜?
know the river close by the... That's a problem for the church, as it draws from... I was thinking you could help the priests. I was hoping I'll help too.
금광석 겁내 많아.
Now we see... Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently... Thanks. So now lots of people, the priests, have been treating I want to help them, apart from ask you, that is. I'll talk to the priests in the meantime.
추독을 해소하는 약을 수입하여 다프네에게
can purchase it at
준다고.
shops.
You're the Arisen, aye?
누구야?
There's aught I'd ask of you.
뭔데?
A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermund. I
그래?
speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. And bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost.
You have your orders.
알았어.
And follow them to...
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
알았어.
Sir, pray excuse my boldness, sir. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm... Oh, thank you. Might we continue this You will find my master's manor in the noble...
응? 아니 뭔 퀘스트가 계속 이어져. 여긴데요?
Oh, you came, sir. But I forget myself. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you can... She is the
누구?
spitting image of my... It is my hope that she might take his place for a time.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
뭐야 안 보여?
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid! Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Listen, I was hoping you'd come back. You wanted to ask me a favor this... So, this noble boy, I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? All right, I'll do it.
Look, young master.
Indeed. I could be Diana. Will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. She was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be bright.
메르베.
All is ready, young master.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because
The lands around Melve are rock. It is not only poison, the plant.
자, 잘 들어.
I must confess, I only hope I've not... You think I ought to bring some medicine?
이거 가져가.
My
됐어.
thanks. I'm certain... Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a
파래를
suitable...
추후에 한다고요, 아줌마? 자, 그래서 아까 그 꼬맹이 그 도련님인지 나발인지 거기를 가볼까요? 어떻게 됐나? 나와있다.
Oh, sir, the young master has not returned. I
So?
beg you, find him and bring him safely.
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
어, 쉣.
Tiring.
자, 지금 1시가 급하기 때문에 우차를 타고 우차를 타고 가겠습니다. 다 왔나 본데? 자, 이쪽이거든요?
Come on then. Well done, Master.
자, 바로 왔거든요? 바로 왔으니까 죽진 않았겠지?
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make the meld and search for him.
어?
Thank you.
어?
You have my gratitude, but do excuse me.
너 뭐하고 있었냐? 야, 지나칠 뻔했어. 아,
You have my gratitude, but
따라와. 아니, 그러니까 처음부터 그냥 같이 가자고 했으면 됐잖아. 이게 무슨 짓이야. 언제 가냐 또 거기까지. 아니, 무슨 게임이 낮보다 밤이 더 긴 것 같아. 어두운 게 훨씬 많다니까. 아우.
Was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
유령 우차, 유령 우차의 소문을 확인한다.
We cannot do everything
어디서
at once.
확인해?
Pray, follow me.
뭐야? 이거야 우령 우차가.
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know, and I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you?
뭐야 이게? 이스라엘 명사에게 이야기를 듣는다?
What is it? I've done naught worth following me over.
말 좀 해봐 임마.
Pray let me go. Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. I
그래?
know. Here in Vermont, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me.
이게 유령 우차 그거인 것 같아요, 그죠?
I know not where they've been taken. Here, take this. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg, I swear, I'll ne'er do aught like this again. I suppose.
Many thanks. Worry not. He'll rest.
오케이. 뭐야? 흑막을 짐작한다고? 여긴 뭐야 근데? 경호 실패했어. 4단 세트 먹었네. 거기 궁전에 그냥 들어갈 수 있겠는데? 자, 그랬고 그 귀족한테 일단 가보도록 하겠습니다. 여긴가?
Home at last.
오케이.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have something.
What was that?
무슨 상황이야 이게?
Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
쌍둥이냐?
I do wonder what that was all about, though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
To think the lady here has been supporting the Gracious Hand for so long. Are all the nobles so kind? I can't wait to tell everybody at the Gracious Hand that I met the lady who gave us the book with the pretty flower.
자, 그랬고 원래 여기를 뭐 하러 왔었냐면 이거 나왔습니다. 실은 원래는 젊은 조각가의 우울 요거 하러 왔었어요. 아, 어딘데? 여기야?
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. Ah, what splendid work this is. Let us give a round of applause for young Fulvio, who breathed life into this block of stone.
아, 이거 내가 잡아줬지? 그리폰.
Good arisen, who aided him in his noble venture.
내가 조수야? 죽을래?
That sculpture was rather impressive, wasn't it? 'Twas well worth rendering our aid, methinks.
I'd say it turned out all right, wouldn't you? Thanks again. I couldn't have managed half as well without that sketch.
자, 그랬고요. 너
Now
뭐야?
to report to Captain Brant.
베른트님께 보고할 수 있겠군요? 베른트가 누구지?
Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Ox cart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege is an act decried by all. If one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the like used in the palace. We ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, perchance we will discover the intent behind this plot. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before it begins. I bid your majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion, that you might divine where it is headed. Alternatively, mayhap your majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location.
폰으로 변장하라고? 폰으로 어떻게 변장해?
I leave the choice to your majesty's discretion.
호호, 상인의 문서 이거 봐. 어떻게 해야 돼? 내가 폰으로 어떻게 변장을 하죠?
Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Ready to forge on?
자, 너네 기다려. 자, 모르셨겠지만 4트째예요. 자꾸 유령 우차에 있는 곳이 멀진 않거든요. 여기에요. 바로 앞이야. 그런데 자꾸 도망갑니다. 폰 같지가 않아서 그런가 봐. 어떻게 해야 돼? 그래서 이거를 지금 이제 벗고 갈까? 옷을 싹 벗고 가야 되나? 그래야 이제 폰인 것처럼 되나? 이러면 되지 않겠어? 자, 이번에도 그냥 가면 이 퀘스트는 안 할 거예요. 짜증나. 몇 회 하는 거야 지금 이거? 아니, 아무리 폰 옷 같은 걸 찾아봐도 없고 이거밖에는 방법이 없는 것 같아 지금. 아무런 정보가 없습니다. 자, 저기 있죠? 안 간다. 저기요?
What's this? Only pawns? What's that dullard playing at?
됐다. 아, 옷을 싹 벗고 갔어야 되는구나.
Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I need to get the job done. In you get then.
여기 타라고? 오케이. 오, 됐다.
Oh, it's cold out. Fine, I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper meal. What was that? Fine. Now I'm jumping at shadows. We're under attack! Don't just stand there!
뭐야?
Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back!
나도 가? 아니야, 앞에 쟤네가 하겠지. 아우, 내 카메라 시점이 너무 그지 같다. 아, 나도 가야 되나봐. 어떻게? 가! 아니, 이거 나 장비 참여 안 될 거 아니야. 끝났어.
I've been waiting for you, Risen.
뭐야? 아, 폰이 왔잖아.
What's the hold up? Get in!
아니, 걸린 거 같은데? 폰이 왔어. 어이, 눈치 없네 저거. 안 걸렸네, 다행히. 거기서 대놓고 각성장님 이지랄.
suppose you'll just have to listen then. You pawns are a queer lot. They say you'll do whatever the Arisen says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, and you're undying to boot. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me. Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do, or where they take you after I drop you off. I've never seen one of you return. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training. Others say your lifeblood is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress of Batal. Did that scare you, baby of mine? It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care either. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what happens to me.
We shall remain here.
눈치 챙겨.
Halt! We're expecting your cargo. Open up.
어.
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without a word of complaint. Let's see for ourselves.
Sorry, my hands slip.
How'd you like that?
Built rather tough, eh?
You going to fight back?
They may be undying, but they do seem to know pain.
They're just taking it.
왜 이래?
Where to now? What a ball! Just like hitting a
야, 얘 나 찍은 거 같은데?
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your wages combined. Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? We're off!
겁나 카리스마 있어.
On your knees, worthless vessels.
뭐야?
Perhaps a more thorough examination is required here.
오지 마.
Wait, you're not a pawn.
어? 아, 걸렸어. 씨.
We've an intruder in our midst. To arms!
아, 나 눈치 없는 것들.
At once,
가, 가.
master.
잠깐만. 나 옷 입으면 되잖아, 어차피. 아, 눈치 없네. 아이씨. 눈치 없네, 이거. 뭐야, 인부 인계서장? 어디야? 부활? 죽이면 안 되는 거였어? 자,
Over
그래서
here, if you would. Now to report to Captain Brandt. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
온 김에 입 빠진 혼백을 안부로 여기도 갔다 가자. 온 김에 그죠? 아닌가? 하고 가자 이거. 아, 이쪽으로 가야 되는구나. 이쪽이야. 여기 있네.
No, this is all wrong. What use are pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Fa
저기 나쁜 놈인가 본데 이거? 어이.
a new hand, are you?
신입이냐고?
Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tis an Arisen's. This is incredible. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No, never mind. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasis even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! You've not heard of them. They are formed of crystallized drops of dragon blood. It is a requisite component of the godsway, which is formed when the souls of Arisen and Dragon are combined. Naturally, such crystals can only be obtained through the slaying of drakes and their ilk. Yet I am doubtful that Lord Phasis would lend me his forces when the ritual is so close. We've few enough hands as 'tis. Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you're offering? But I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phasis is satisfied with the godsway as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Now, as I've said, worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving two of my problems then.
이 빠진 혼뱅이검을 암브로시우스에게 전달했다.
Yes. Is there aught you wish to discuss? I'm afraid I'm no more equipped to answer that question than perhaps you might ask the Oracle, Frodo.
그 칼을 주면 안 됐을 것 같은데. 용을 어차피 잡아야 되긴 하나 보네. 일단은 유령 우차 요거 끝내러 갑시다.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
어디지? 야 왔다.
You have my
얘는
fullest
술만 먹어.
confidence. Has there been some development, Your Majesty? Well now, you have divined the Oxcart's destination then. I see. So they were procuring pawns in order to carry out this excavation. The stuff you mention is most curious. It sounds as if 'tis of the same make as the jewel wielded by the Queen Regent's puppet. I had heard pawns face much prejudice in Batal, yet to hear that they are treated as tools to be discarded and given such perilous tasks, 'tis contemptible indeed. Volcanic Island has long been part of Batal's territory. The lake of lava present there is revered for its flames. Perhaps 'twould be considered blasphemy to give such work to their own. Or could this simply be a means of testing the efficacy of these jewels that allow for the control of pawns? I can offer naught but conjecture. For now, we ought to aim our efforts towards proving that a member of the Vermundian court has been selling pawns. Should we succeed, even the Queen Regent herself could not deflect the people's displeasure. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. The evidence you have gathered shall form the stalwart pillar upon which our rightful claim will rest. 'Tis most valuable. So pray, exercise the utmost care when deciding how it ought be used.
야, 이게 제 거요.
You have succeeded
어?
where my own master failed.
귀족 그 아줌마가 시킨 거였구나.
That was certainly.
자, 일단은 오늘은 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 다음 시간에 용 좀 잡으러 가야 될 것 같고, 귀족, 이거 도로에 울려 퍼지는 칼날 소리 요것도 해야 되고, 나데니아 요거는 모르겠고. 자, 그렇게 해보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 다음 시간에 뵐게요. 끝.